Hello, welcome to Crystal's Intuition. I'm not prepared to put my face on camera right now, but I am called by my guides to do a quick reading on a missing 7-month-old baby who is missing out of California. He was reported missing by the mother, who said that she was attacked in a Big Five sporting goods parking lot. While she was in the process of changing the baby's diapers, she's saying she was attacked and the baby was taken. The father of the child was at some kind of a ball game, a football game or something for his other child at a different location. So I just asked for 3 cards. I just asked for 3 cards to explain what happened with this baby. And the first card I got was the 4 of Wands. This is home, family, and community. This often points to a domestic setting, home environment, or a gathering space, which both of those fit. It also can point to a celebration. It can point to stability. It can point to milestones. This is weddings, family events, reunions, or parties. It can mean a threshold or a transition point, moving from one stage to another or crossing into a new environment. So this could be a crossover. In context of a missing baby, this is saying the baby was in a home or a family setting. The 4 of Wands may suggest the child is within a domestic environment, possibly with family or someone known, not necessarily out in the public place. Community involvement could point towards neighbors, extended family, or people connected to the household playing a role. This, I feel, could be the family members who are speaking on behalf of them, kind of sticking up for them. And this is also a safe place theme card. Sometimes the 4 of Wands indicates protection, suggesting that the baby might be with someone who believes they're keeping him safe. I don't feel that in this. It's an event connection. This card may connect to a family gathering, party, or an occasion around the time of the disappearance. Was there a family conflict, a visit, or some kind of a celebration? That energy could tie in. This card means hidden within familiar surroundings, since it's often about close to home. It may point to the baby being nearby, not far away from home. There's a symbolic layer here that I'm getting with the imagery that normally hits a 4 of Wands card. This one's a little different than the regular Rider-Waite. And other cards like Death, Judgment, or the Tower support the portal or threshold or shelter that is often implied by this card, sometimes hinting that the baby has crossed over. But on its own, it doesn't necessarily mean passing. It can mean just inside a threshold, like house or family circle. So I want to point that out. The second card I pulled was the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is expansion, distance, looking outward beyond the immediate home. So that kind of could mean that the child was moved. It can represent travel, someone watching from a distance as well, or waiting for an opportunity. And for this, I kind of feel this kind of ties to the father's energy, as he was away from he was separated from the situation when it happened. He was separated. This can represent travel, someone watching from a distance. In a missing baby context, it could point out to someone planning or moving the baby, or someone looking out from a distance. The 4 of Wands, the home, family, safe place, or community setting, together with the 3, it could mean movement away from the home or connection between home and another place, family versus an outside environment. The third card I pulled was the Page of Swords. This is curiosity, this is observation, this is spying, this is questioning, this is collecting information. Sometimes it can represent a younger person, a teen, or an immature individual, especially one who is like watching or talking about the situation. It can also signal rumors, investigation, gossip, or surveillance. How they tie together for a missing baby. Movement from home is the 3. That's expansion, moving outward from 4. The home, suggesting the baby may have been taken away from a familiar home space towards somewhere else, but not necessarily far. Someone watching, investigating. The Page of Swords suggests someone saw or knows something. A person who was watching, curious, or asking questions around the time of disappearance. Could be someone younger or someone acting immaturely, recklessly. I would suggest talking to the other children. 3, family outside involvement. This spread feels like a mix of family home energy with an outsider action or influence. Um, the outsider action I feel could be extended family. Um, the It could be a family conflict, a visitor, someone from the community who inserted themselves into the family space. The baby's location. The Four of Wands still points to a domestic environment, not far from home. The Three suggests a look outward, possibly just outside the home or community. And the Page of Swords could mean a neighbor, relative, or someone nearby who's watching and took action. In summary, the baby's disappearance seems tied to a domestic setting with the Four of Wands, with movement or planning just outside the home with the Three of Wands. And the page suggests a person who is watching, questioning, or snooping, likely someone young, curious, or immature who knows and has direct involvement. I would speak to the other children. I feel like this is tied to the family, to the home, and I feel like someone separated themselves for a reason so that they weren't in the exact place. I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps. They need to speak with the children, the other children. And I feel that the mother, when she was reporting the child missing, did not believe a word she was saying. There was a misalignment in the energy and the frequency in her voice, um, insinuating or giving me the feeling that she did not believe her own words. And that is my little input into missing Emmanuel Harrow from California, 7-month-old baby. I hate to say this, but I do not feel living energy connected to this child. I feel he has reconnected to the God Source energy. Thank you.